Minasan, konnichiwa! Welcome to this tutorial. Today, I'll show you how to get favorite anime characters from Demon Slayer and transform them into realistic human versions using AI. We'll go step by step, from finding the anime picture online to generating a realistic human version.
Welcome to Digital Hustle Academy, your ultimate guide to mastering digital skills and making money online.
By the end, you know exactly how to do it yourself and see if your characters look real enough.
First, let's start for the character's picture. The first step is to find a clear, high-quality picture of the anime character you want to transform. I usually go to the Google Images and search for the character's name. For example, Tanjiro Kamado Demon Slayer. Make sure the picture shows the character's face clearly. This will help the AI generate a more realistic human version. If possible, choose an image where the character is facing the camera and the lighting is good. This makes the final result more cinematic and lifelike. Now, let's transform the character into a realistic human. Now it is time to create our human-like version from the anime character. To do this, I use ChatGPT to help me create a detailed prompt that transforms the anime character into a realistic human version while keeping their facial identity consistent. The key here is description. The more detailed your prompt is, the more realistic your result will be. After generating the character prompt, I move to Higgsfield AI and selected the Nano Banana model to generate the realistic human version. I uploaded the anime image, pasted the prompt generated by ChatGPT, and adjusted the settings for cinematic lighting, natural skin texture, and subtle motion. Very important, I made sure to keep the face unchanged. We don't want a completely different person. We want a realistic version of the same character. Then I click generate, and within seconds, the AI transformed the anime character into a lifelike human version. You can repeat this exact process for every character you want to transform. And here is the final result, a realistic human version of Tanjiro brought to life through AI. Now, let's watch how I create other characters. I also experiment with different models. While creating this realistic human version, I didn't use one model. I experimented with different AI models inside Higgsfield to see which one would give me the most realistic result. First, I tried Kling 2.0. Kling 2.0 is powerful for motion and cinematic scene. But in my case, the human facial realism wasn't exactly what I expected. The texture felt slightly artificial, and the facial details were not as natural as I wanted. Then I tested Seedance 1 Pro, and honestly, Seedance 1 Pro gave me a much more realistic output. The skin texture looked more natural. The lighting blended better. The human proportion felt more believable. The characters looked less AI and more like real actors. Later, I also experimented with Grok. The results were interesting but still not as realistic as Seedance 1 Pro for this specific project. The facial depth and realism were slightly off compared to what I achieved with Seedance. For this tutorial, if your goal is hyper-realistic anime to human transformation, I will personally recommend Seedance 1 Pro for the most natural result. However, if you are focusing more on action, movement, or cinematic sequences, Kling 2 can still be very powerful. It all depends on your goal. Now let us watch how I generate the videos.
Take a look at them closely and tell me, do they look real enough?
私は落ちシャイです。私は怯えている。でも逃げはしない。震えていても友達のために戦う。我が目は総務炭治郎。家族を守るためにもっと強くなる。苦しむ人を絶対に否定ない。
私の名前は栗原京内区です。話は少ないですが、聞き届けます。その時が来たら、全人全霊で行動します。
俺は一十橋ビラ。俺は最強だ。そして戦いで証明する。誰にも負けない。俺は全てを込めて戦う。
私は総務御堂図です。愛する人を守ること、何があっても。黙っていても、心はそれらのために戦っています。
俺は飛びを交わし合いさ。俺に情けは不要だと思っている。熱子は考えが変わっていた。
私の名前は甘露寺みつりです。見た目は優しそうでも、私はとっても強いんです。私の名前は胡蝶忍です。最初は禰豆子を殺すつもりだった。しかし見て考えが変わった。
俺の名前は時と無一郎だ。まだ若いが、技は確かだ。任務を全うし、仲間を守る。
どのモデルが一番リアルに見えましたか？
I want you to tell me in the comment box below. Drop the name of the model that you think looks the most realistic. Let's see which model you will choose, and I would like to know which model you will use for this.
Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips to master your digital hustle.